Girl Scouts has been redefining what's possible for girls for over 100 years. And today, we honor 3 people who are redefining the role women play in their fields and who are paving the way for the next generation of leaders.
When you invest in a girl and a girl leader, everyone benefits.
You have to find what it is that empowers you and inspires you to take action. You have to find what it is that sets you aflame to do what is good.
A champion for girls is someone that's going to help young girls and young women reach new heights. I tell young girls, high school, college, no, I do not want you to be where I am. I want you to be higher.
I'm Vidya Krishnan. I am the Global Head of Learning and Development at Ericsson. Over 5 years ago, we created an Ericsson Girl Scouts Alliance, and it was really based on the simple premise that tomorrow's leaders, especially in technology, engineering, science, math, that tomorrow's leaders start today. I think my whole life I have been both the beneficiary and the witness to the power of learning. I watched my parents, emigrate to this country from India, truly, change their own economic status by the contributions they made, by transforming themselves. I watched my mom go to community college when she was in her 40s to completely change the trajectory of her career. I think learning is the second most powerful connection there is, right behind love. And I really firmly believe we have to learn our way to a better future now more than ever.
Hello, I'm Dr. Jennifer Stimpson, and I'm an educator, an innovator, and a scientist. When I graduated, I was the first African-American female to graduate with a master's degree in chemistry from the university in which I attended. And so the barriers I faced, unimaginable, but they are just obstacles. And so for me, I took that as part of the training and part of the environment. So I was working as a forensic chemist for the Drug Enforcement Administration. And one of my call to actions was to volunteer in the community. But I was asked to go to a school. And so that 1 hour a week became so engaging that I started staying at the school longer than I was supposed to stay at work. So that let me know that my calling was not to be a scientist, but to teach science to the future generations.
I'm Rebecca Acuña. I'm a Director of Government Affairs at PepsiCo. When I was 17 and we hadn't been able to fix our immigration status yet. And so I thought I wasn't going to be able to go to college. And one day, my mom walks into my room and says, "Hey, I just saw it on the news. They passed some law. You can go study next year." And when you tell a 17-year-old your life is about to be different because, quote, they passed some law, that right away showed me the impact of government and policy on the lives of everybody. And that's why I got into government work. A few years ago, I started an organization called the Latino Center for Leadership Development. The goal was, if I believe that government can be a force for good, how do we make sure that there are diverse leaders in office? We started the program in order to create a pipeline for Latino professionals to get into public office. And through this organization, we did trainings, we connected the fellows to a network. Many of them are now in elected office in Dallas County. For me, the most gratifying moments are when I see individuals who have even played the smallest part in their development to do amazing things.
Our honorees share their experiences, expertise, and talents with young women and girls in their community to ensure that everyone has a seat at the table.
We need to be better about making sure that there are diverse voices at a table making decisions for the communities that look like them. It's about bringing the background and your experiences to the table, and only by those experiences, that knowledge of that community, can you make decisions that really serve everyone.
You have to find a way to make sure that your voice is heard, to make sure that your work is recognized, to make sure that what you're bringing to the table is a value that's equitable to everyone else, because clearly you're supposed to be in the room because you're there in the room.
We have to create access for girls, for women. We have to almost force our way in, kick doors down and bring power tools if there aren't any doors and build them. Create openings and opportunities that connect to girls and women. So we have to create that access.
Girl Scouts is honored to celebrate 3 women who share our mission and fight alongside us to make a better world.
When you have an organization like the Girl Scouts, It tells young girls that it is normal to be a leader, that everyone around you is a girl, everyone around you is a woman, and they're all leaders.
I always say I think it takes a village to raise a woman leader, to raise any leader. And the Girl Scouts very much is about creating and enriching that village.
It's really important that girls learn how to be change makers and leaders in their community. Girl Scouts allows you to find your tribe, and when you are in a community where people are like you, and whatever that means, you find your people, and when you find your people, you can change the world.